All right, it's time for us to talk about Percy Jackson and the Olympian Season 2, Episode 2, Demon Pigeons Attack. Now, this episode I liked way more than the first one. Even though I liked the first one really, I think Episode 2 is really where it hits its stride, similarly to the first season. The first season had a similar thing. Just everything at camp, as always, is just so interesting and so fun. And when you get into the demigod stuff, like really into it, when that's the main focus, it's where the series really hits its stride. I think the first episode of season 1 is the weakest, and I think that will probably remain true for every single episode that is just mostly in the mortal world. I think the jokes work a lot better in this one. I think the campiness and corniness of Chiron in this Hawaiian shirt visiting his cousins, the party ponies that we will later see, it's really funny, and it works a lot better than the comedic scenes in the first episode. I don't know what that is. Maybe the writer was different. I have no idea, but it's just better in this one. You can also tell that the budget in this season is much better. This chariot race is really high action, high intense. It's a long action sequence, especially when you compare it to this action scenes in the first season, which were really short. Very few of them were over a minute long, and there weren't that many in general. This action sequence is really long, and I hope that this is a stay constant for the rest of this season and for the rest of the series, because Percy Jackson is a very action-heavy series, and that was a big disappointment in season 1, and so it's glad to see that we're upping it for the second. This is just really funny. Percy holding up this, not much commentary to say, I just love this bit. It's just funny. Also, forgot to mention, can't believe they recast my boy Chris. It's a different actor from the first season. Also, just a really funny scene of Clarice, my goat, struggling to flirt. You love to see it. Speaking of goated Clarice moments, I love the change that she was actually fully about to decide to put Percy on her team. It was humbling herself for the sake of the camp, making my goat even a better character. Is she my favorite character in the series? I don't know. Regardless, I also love the drama with Annabeth and Percy. I think that the drama is written a lot better in this episode too. I don't know what it is. This episode is just, it just feels better. I was getting taken out of it a lot in the first episode, but this second one is just stronger all around. This scene with Percy talking to Hermes and Hermes just talking about like how he cares for Luke is really good. I really like this scene. It's probably the best scene in the entire episode. Just a really strong conversation that sets up the rest of the plot. It's just good. I love it. And you just know Clarice is gonna be mad that Annabeth left without her, and she's gonna be even more mad at Percy because of he's stealing the thunder on her quest. She's gonna hate it, and he deserves it. But still. But we're off on the quest finally with some really strong, good characters and a setup that I think feels much more engaging and a lot more strong than in the first season. Like even when I read the book, I think the setup for Sea of Monsters is a lot stronger than the setup in The Lightning Thief. I think the payoff is where it falls off, and hopefully that season 2 can correct that and adjust to give it a bigger oomph in this live action. But I think this episode was an 8 out of 10. I absolutely loved it. But what do you think? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know.